Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has ranked Advanced Micro Devices as a strong buy candidate, awarding it a score of 5.03. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have realized an impressive gain of 45.43% since we first identified Advanced Micro Devices as a buy candidate 38 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.2% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock currently resides in the upper range of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This situation may present an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower end of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $150.12 would initially indicate a stronger rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 40.76% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 13.71% to 47.06%. In the context of a longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 31.1%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 69.24% to negative 31.1% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $44.20 and $99. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices includes the headline, Advanced Micro Devices stock price up nearly 0.1% on Thursday. The Advanced Micro Devices stock price gained approximately 0.2% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025. The price rose from $143.40 to $143.68. This marks the 5th consecutive day of gains. It will be interesting to see whether the stock continues to rise or pauses in the coming days. During a last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.67%, ranging from a low of $142.19 to a high of $145.99. The price has increased in 7 of the last 10 days and has risen by 18.61% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume decreased on the last day by 16 million shares, with a total of 58 million shares changing hands, amounting to approximately $8.31 billion. It is important to consider that declining volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the upcoming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $187.28. While the lowest price was $76.48. Currently, the price is 23.28%, or $43.60, below the 52-week high, and 36.79%, or $83.62, below the all-time high reached on the 8th of March, 2024, when the price peaked at $227.30. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, is experiencing a surge of optimism in the market, driven by its promising position in the artificial intelligence chip sector. As of late June 2025, the stock rose nearly 7% in recent trading, reflecting a year-to-date gain of approximately 15%. Analysts are increasingly positive, with several raising their price targets due to AMD's competitive advantages in graphics processing unit technology over major rival NVIDIA. These advantages include a better cost-to-performance ratio and superior memory capacity tailored for complex artificial intelligence tasks. This optimism is coupled with broader trends in the technology sector, which remains resilient despite geopolitical tensions. The anticipated cuts in Federal Reserve interest rates, which could occur later this year, are likely to enhance consumer borrowing and spending, further benefiting growth stocks like AMD. Looking ahead, AMD's recent generational leap in its CDNA architecture positions it well against competitors, with analysts suggesting potential upside of up to 50%. The long-term outlook remains strong as AMD continues to establish itself in the artificial intelligence landscape, positioning itself not just as a competitor, but as a leader. If this momentum continues, AMD could see significant appreciation in its stock price, both in the short and long term. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 20th of June, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AMD an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned AMD a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned AMD an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AMD a neutral grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned AMD an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Advanced Micro Devices stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is deemed neutral. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. The chart today displays mostly positive signals. The stock of Advanced Micro Devices receives buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which provides an optimistic forecast. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $133.89 and $118.13. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and the stock has since risen by 83.71%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot has been established. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. It is noteworthy that volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices increased. This discrepancy between volume and price could serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advised. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, indicating a buy signal. Pivots. A buy signal was noted 55 days ago. Bollinger Bands. A buy signal was observed 3 days ago. Short-term moving average. A buy signal was identified 9 days ago. Long-term moving average. A buy signal appeared 39 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 38 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals short moving average, a buy signal was present 45 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 33 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal from 22 days ago. For further signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's examine the support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $127.10 and $126.39. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this case, Advanced Micro Devices has support just below today's level at $127.10. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $126.39 and $117.72. The stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $3.80, which is a change of 2.67%. During the past week, the stock experienced an average daily volatility of 3.93%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for advanced micro devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important figure measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 54 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. Currently, there's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could potentially rise quickly under favorable conditions. In such a scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume as your guide for determining when to exit. On the downside, advanced micro devices encounters its first support level at $127.10. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for advanced micro devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of June, 2025, Guido Philipp conducted an insider purchase of 7,494 shares of common stock. On the same day, Guido Philipp also conducted an insider sale of 2,097 shares of common stock. Additionally, on the 15th of June, 2025, he sold 7,494 shares of restricted stock units. On the 13th of June, 2025, Papermaster Mark D performed an insider purchase of 17,500 shares of common stock. On that same day, Papermaster Mark D also sold 16,586 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 7.836. Overall, insiders purchased 691,669 shares and sold 811,905 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $139.60, reflecting a decline of 2.84%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a heightened level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 83, further amplifying this risk. Notably, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 54 days ago. Is advanced micro devices stock a good buy? Advanced micro devices holds several positive signals and is within a strong rising trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. We therefore consider it to be a good choice at these current levels, and we are expecting further gains during the next 3 months. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 27th of June, we expect advanced micro devices to open higher by 273/100ths and start trading at $143.95. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.